It's time for the money update of the day. Chat, I need you to tell me, what season are we in right now? Can anybody in the chat? Can I donate subs for shots? I'm not taking no shots. Why y'all trying to? Y'all like watching me turn into a demon. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. Chat want to turn me into a demon. Hey, people on YouTube, when y'all watch this clip, just understand that the chat be trying to get me drunk. I got drunk yesterday. Y'all missed the live show. Chat be trying to get me drunk. It's messed up. YouTube, if you're not watching the kick streams, you're just missing out on a lot of fun. Let's get it.
Think I can't see you scrolling, lil nigga? Get that skinny hand off your meat, soldier. Time to bulk the fuck up or snap like the top bunk under a fat nigga cadet. Do you skinny niggas understand me?
Yes, chef.
That's better. Drop to the ground and belly slide through this mud like a seal with a dream. You want gains, nigga? Then you gotta carry me across this swamp like I'm the last snow bunny at the HBCU mix. At attention, belly line up. Where your gut at, soldier? Why the fuck these abs still visible? You gonna make these glizzies disappear? You hear me, private?
Let's see that throat game, skinny boy.
From now on, your name is the Glizzy Gobbler.
Sarge, I think these boys are still hungry.
Command, Sergeant Big Belly requesting armored plate carrier on the double.
Roger that. Confirming calorie package and snow bunny payload. Got the APC inbound.
Fat formation, forward march.
Double time.
Forget them skinny nigga MREs. This a 6-course soul food feast strapped to this fat nigga's back. Is that a protein bar, boy? That's a dishonorable discharge. You think you earned some rest? It's time for your daily couch marathon. 2 hours of Fat Albert reruns with a 10-snack minimum. Today, you are no longer salad boys. You trained, you ate, you survived. Now go forth, soldier, and shake the earth with every step. Now drop and give me 20 glizzies. What's your favorite way to get them calories up? Send to the skinniest nigga you know. Hey, yo, shut the fuck up. It's fat nigga season.
$ fat, not financial advice. Do your own research. Gobble them glizzies. Pause. Yeah. Are y'all ready? One's in the chat. If you ready for the sleeper stock watch of the day. I got a sleeper right here. One's in the chat if you ready for a sleeper. Who really trying to make some money? Let me see some ones in the chat if you trying to make some money. Check this out. Core Weave. Yeah. Core Weave based out of New Jersey. Yeah. New Jersey's very own. Let's talk about this stock and why you might want to take a look at it. Unfortunately, my highlights have disappeared, but that's okay because I'm on flow, so I know exactly what we need to take a look at. Let's hop right down here. So the IPO was on March 28th. Okay, it was a rather disappointing IPO, which we covered this in the past, where IPOs tend to just dump. Everybody is in the pre rounds getting their money, you know. So media reports suggest the company was aiming for $35 billion valuation. The announced IPO price was $47 to $55, which is a $26.7 to $31 billion valuation. Okay. Let's talk about the history of the company. CoreWeave was founded in 2017. Now, initially, this was a blockchain mining company, but they shut down because Ethereum went from proof of work to, well, payola. Let's just say that, okay? AKA proof of stake, okay? So they changed up. So they were like, we got to get rid of this business. So then they moved their primary operations to CoreWeave Cloud platform in 2020, offering computer power rentals. Okay. And that was going okay, but ChatGPT launched in 2022. And that's when things really started changing for CoreWeave. They started training and deploying large language models, LLMs, which requires massive computational resources, and turned CoreWeave into the leading player in the neo cloud segment of the GPU as a service market. Okay. How much funding did they get? I'm glad you asked. To fuel its growth before going public, Huawei raised $4.5 billion across 12 financing rounds. But the lion's share of funding has come from debt. It has come from debt. So we're talking about a debt-laden company here who has IPO'd, but they are in the AI business. They are in the AI business. Is it a black-owned weave company? This is an AI stock you might want to watch. Let's go ahead and look at the charts. Okay. What did the chart look like? Is the chart juicy? Is the chart jumping? You know, we've had some troubles with AMD and Nvidia because of the tariffs. And, we come out the gate today. Jumpy. It's a little jumpy coming out the gate. Looks like it's coming back. Let's look at the 5-day chart. 5-day chart. Look at this. Might be a buying opportunity. You can see it's bouncing off those lows somewhere around $38. Trading right now at 39.76. If they have a good future, this might be a sleeper stock to watch. Might be a sleeper stock. If we zoom all the way out, you can see the chart since IPO. There it is. So maybe we're in a situation that will allow you to invest on the cheap in AI. We've got a high of about 64. So maybe this is an opportunity here. Watch it. Watch it. Okay. Watch it. Keep an eye on that one. Okay. Just put it on your desk. I don't know what it's going to do. Not financial advice. Do your own research. I got another one here for you. Got another one here for you. We got them pharmaceuticals. Some of y'all like them pharmaceuticals. Ozempic got some competition now. Natty Smurf, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Appreciate you. Real J Joey, Carla, Bro Godzilla, thank you for the gifted subs. Natty Smurf, you a real one. We got this company right here in pharmaceuticals who had a great day today. Eli Lilly. Some of you may have heard of them, but looks like Ozempic has some competition. Now, we know the waves that Ozempic has been making on the internet for memes. Okay. And really what happened here is the company passed the trials and found that, there was a 8% decrease in body loss. Right here, it says Lilly's phase 3 trial right here. Lilly's phase 3 trial showed that type 2 diabetes patients lost 16 pounds or nearly 8% of their body weight over 40 weeks. Yeah. As far as science is concerned, please consult with Dr. Inky before you're making decisions and taking one of these things. Eli Lilly's in the weight loss business. Weight loss business is big business.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
You get that? No pun intended. Let's look at the chart. Look at that bounce. Oh my God. Look at that bounce. You see that bounce? Eli Lilly, when this news hit today, it just boomed. Look at that. As soon as that news hit, it jumped. Now Eli Lilly is trading right now for $857. $855, I'm sorry. 855 big ones. Okay. Yeah. You're going to need a little bit of change to get in on this, or, you're going to have to go somewhere where they have fractional investments. Robinhood allows fractional investments. I think there's another app that allows fractional investments if you guys want exposure to this. But yeah, Eli Lilly, pharmaceuticals, if you guys want to expose your portfolio to some of these other segments. I like to go. Webull does too? Okay, Webull does as well. That's what's up. I think you can connect. I think Webull is also connected to TradingView. I'm pretty sure you can use Webull on TradingView. Not financial advice, doing your research, and I'm not paid by TradingView. It's just who I usually sell. And I could have sworn I saw them. Yeah, Webull. Yep. Yeah, you can use Webull right from TradingView. Yep. So there's your picks for today. Just watch them. I can't, not financial advice. Do your own research. Let's get into some international economics news. China's been listening to the Griff Report.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Been telling nations for a while now, you want to rescue your currency? Stable up. What are you waiting for? When I saw Javier Milei take the helm in Argentina, I said, yo, stable up. He hasn't stabled up. That's because he's in control of the West. Under the control of the West. Another story for another day. Told him stable up. Well, Russia says we're going to stable up. Russia is launching a stable coin to help with import-export payments. Okay. Now, check this out. It says, over the last 3 years, Russia has tried numerous routes to circumvent sanctions given its access to SWIFT for cross-border payments is blocked. A current popular route is the use of stablecoins, and Tether in particular, right? However, in early March, Tether froze 28.5 million in funds belonging to a sanctioned Russian crypto exchange. Remember that stablecoin we've been warning you about? Yeah, they press that button and your funds are frozen. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a Rizzy wrap. It's over. Kobalov continues and says that blocking that recently happened makes us think that we need to look at creating internal instruments like USDT, possibly tied to other currencies like they do in the Emirates, a stablecoin for the dirham, and in many other countries. So just to guess, I don't know what I'm talking about half the time, but what if the whole CBDC thing was a distraction? Like all the other countries are running around doing CBDCs, and then meanwhile, America in the West was like, we're going to stable up, because stable is the synthetic CBDC. So Russia's been running around trying to do CBDCs because they saw the rest of the world do the CBDCs. They saw America developing CBDCs, et cetera, et cetera. America launches the whole stablecoin, and Russia's like, oh, we should have did the stablecoin. Now they're behind. Genius West. That white man slick. That white man is slick. Meanwhile, to manage Trump's sanctions, ECB has cut interest rates. And Trump is on Jerome Powell's neck about cutting interest rates. He said this today on Truth Social. This ECB is expected to cut rates for the 7th time, and yet too late, quote unquote. Jerome Powell of the Fed, who is always too late and wrong, yesterday issued a report which was another and typical complete mess. Oil prices are down, groceries, even eggs are down, and the USA is getting rich on tariffs. Yeah, it's like billions of dollars. I think we got $12.5 billion in tariff revenue, something like that. Too late. I should have lowered interest rates like the ECB long ago, but he certainly lowered them now. Powell's termination cannot come fast enough. I'm going to tell you right now, it's not good news. Because of Trump's tariffs, there has to be some elasticity in our financial mechanisms. Other countries are making moves to sidestep the tariffs. They're devaluing their currency and all types of other financial moves. ECB is cutting rates to deal with the tariffs. America's got to be able to battle at the same time, too. Having the president and our central bank not on the same page, it's not good for our economy. I'll say that. So hopefully Trump can pressure him to cut rates. Anyway, we got to talk about Africa.
Oh, this is a real hotel.
Let's talk about Africa, the motherland. Yeah. Financial Times reports how a country nobody has heard of, quote unquote, ended up in Trump's crosshairs. Chat, can you tell me why Trump is concerned with a country nobody's ever heard of called Lesotho? Lesotho. Why is Trump concerned with Lesotho? Can anybody tell me why? Just a guess. Lesotho is currently the largest African garments exporter to the U.S. Hotep illegal immigrant, and Renee said it.
China.
Yeah. This is about Asia. At $240 million worth of exports, Lesotho accounts for less than 0.02% of the U.S.'s trade deficit. Yeah, it's very negligible. So why would we be so concerned? Anyway, they said this is a wake-up call for them to start trading with African nations, which they definitely should do. They go on to say here, Lesotho this week granted Trump advisor Elon Musk Starlink a 10-year operating license days after Prime Minister Sam Matekane said the country was, quote-unquote, actively removing obstacles to U.S. investment, addressing issues like Starlink, energy, and hospitality investment approvals. Officials have denied the license was fast-tracked. Wait a second. So Elon ain't got no Starlink in Lesotho. Trump put them pressures on, put the pressure on. He put the tariffs on, put the pressure on. And Elon like, why y'all at it? Don't you want some Starlink? This is nasty work. This is nasty work. That shit was NASCAR fast track. They said it wasn't. Officials said it was not. Lesotho was also considering accepting third country national deportees from the U.S. and deploying soldiers to protect U.S. companies in mineral-rich DR Congo. The U.S. is currently in a trade war with
China,
and China is the largest exporter of cobalt in Congo. We are fighting China in Africa right now. And one of the concessions right now is, all right, we'll take some of those deportees, the people y'all deporting from the United States of America, we're going to send them to Africa. So basically, Africa is going to give us precious metals in exchange for garbage. This is nasty work. This is nasty work. Say, yo, all right, we'll take your trash. We'll take your trash. You can put your Starlink satellites in our space stations. This is crazy. They continue to say here, given the transactional nature of the Trump administration, it may work. Lebohang Thatanyana, a former mining minister and independent analyst, he says, but the Lesotho government is undermining the industry regulator. The way it is being done, it is clear they are buying the Americans. Lesotho's garment sector has long been dominated by East Asian factory owners and investors, some of whom crossed over from South Africa in the 1980s to bypass apartheid-era sanctions on their exports. White man versus Asia, yeah. Taiwanese multinational Nian Sing, which also runs operations in Mexico and Vietnam, built the largest operation in Lesotho, where it makes some 600,000 units of clothing monthly for brands, including Levi's. Did you know your Levi's came from Africa?
Oh, this a real hotel, brother.
Wow. Yeah. All I'm going to say is pray for Africa.
Oh, this a real hotel, brother.
Pray for Africa, man. Pray for Africa. Going through it, man. Going through it. In the meantime, It looks like we're coming closer to a
China.
deal. Wendy Yo reports Trump says he'll make a deal with China. What is your gut telling you?
Mr. President, you said you have
please.
You have said in the past that you aren't worried about allies growing closer to China as a result of your tariffs. And this week we saw Chinese President Xi Jinping visit with 3 of our allies. Should you be worried that
No.
they're growing closer?
No.
Mr. President, will you pick up the
Nobody can compete with us. Nobody.
So heavy.
With President Xi, why not pick up the phone and call him and make a deal?
Oh, we're going to make a deal. We'll have a deal. I think we have
Mr. President?
I think we're going to make a very good deal with China.
Do you plan to reach out to him and call him?
I think that you will see we'll make a very good deal with China.
Mr. President?
I hope so. And that is your money update of the day.